you're all doing fine and you're all doing great by God's grace. Today we're going to talk on, I love children as always. I always like talking about children. But before I talk about children, I would like us to know, I want to tell you something little. Subscribe to my channel because you have supported me a lot. Please subscribe to my channel and like, share, comment, everything. Please don't just watch and don't subscribe, friend. Please just subscribe and you'll have helped me move forward. Today I want to talk about children, as I love children so much. I want the children to be protected. I want the children to be covered. I want the children to feel the world is the safest place for them. You know, nowadays we have ignored, we don't really care about children. Actually, what we care is, do they have food? Do they have somewhere to sleep? Are they in good school? But that's not enough. The world has become so unsafe for children if we don't take good care of them. You find that I have some important tips that I want to talk on how to protect our children, because it's our obligation, it's our mandate to protect our children. So please, parents, please, caregivers, please, let's take good care of our children. And the most important thing that I would like to share on the tips of protecting your children, please make sure that your children, teach them not to talk to strangers. Please, the world has changed. It's not like those days whereby you meet somebody on the street, you greet them, you help them. It's good to do that, but nowadays the world has changed. Strangers have become human beings have become like wild animals. We can see that the thing of child trafficking, it's now becoming common. In our days, we could not hear about children trafficking, but nowadays children trafficking has become so common. So please, when you're sending your children to school, tell them not to talk to strangers, tell them not to pick things from strangers, even if they're offering them sweets, if they're offering them a lift to school, anything. Please, let's educate our children, because they don't know. When a stranger approaches your kid with a sweet or with money, your kid will think that this is the most friendly person on earth. But it's the opposite. They are not good. People are not good. Neighbors are not good. Last time I heard of a neighbor who molested a boy, a young boy of 4 years. Can you imagine that? So please, let's take good care of our children. Let's embrace our children. Let's take good care of them. Let's protect our children. It's our mandate to protect our children. The other thing I'd like to also talk about is teach your children your phone numbers. If your kid is 4, 5 years, 6 years, please then let them memorize your phone numbers, all the important phone numbers. Yours, maybe for the daddy, maybe for a sister, maybe for a close friend, for a close person. Because this one will help the kid. If she is caught in trouble, she can make a call. If she's caught in trouble, she can at least know the numbers. You find that kids even don't know their parents' numbers. That's a shame. So please, as parents, let's make sure that we teach our children on the numbers. Tell them also. We also tell them on how to memorize their numbers. It will help them. The other thing that I also want us parents to teach our children on is how to take a bus to school, or if they are stuck somewhere. Do they know the direction to their home? Do they know the direction to get to their homes? So please, let's teach the children the direction. If they are somewhere, let us teach them the direction to get home. Let us teach the children the direction to get to the safest place. Because I find because our children, they are taken with the school bus to school. So find from school to home, they're from home to school, only that way. But they don't know even how to get to the shop, they don't know how to get to the supermarket, they don't know if they are dropped somewhere, how to get back home. So please let us teach our children the home address so that they can know. The other thing, please be with your children if they are going somewhere, like You know, it's not like waste of time that I brought my kid here to play. It's not a waste of time, but I want them also to talk to their friends, also to communicate, also to share. Because if we just leave our kids indoors and we just lock them indoors, it will not help them in their cognitive ways. So please, let's just take our children to playgrounds. Let's go with our children to places that they can enjoy, they can have fun, and then let's bring them back home safely. But my advice to all parents is, please, let's guard our children. Let's be with them, because they are the most important future generation. If we take care of our children now, it will be better for their future. If we direct them properly now, it will be greater for them in the future. So please, let's take good care of our children as parents. I always talk on parents about children, because as parents, we are the source of our children. We are the examples of our children. We are the role models of our children. If we mess up with these children, then we regret later. We're like, oh, my kid is not behaving, my kid has become so and so, my kid has become this, but not knowing it's us who did that from the beginning. So please, if our children are still very young, let's be with them, let's protect them, let's continue guiding them, because this will help them, and this will help them to grow and know how the world is going. Let's not hide things from our children. These children of our nowadays, they are called the digital children. They know a lot more than even we know. So let's educate our children and be with our children. Thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed, but please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You will have helped me a lot. Thank you, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.